It has a unique vibe, it has its own flavor, it has its own kind of spirit.
I moved into Austin 20 years ago. This city was actually weird back then. We've gotten progressively less weird, but I'm glad to run a weird bar.
We knew that Austin had great barbecue, but the mashup of Asian and barbecue and just really intricate flavors.
You know, there's no like huge sriracha flavor for anything. It's smoke that's balanced with yuzu, that's delicately placed with the fat from an animal. The flavor balancing that I've experienced here is going to be the biggest takeaway.
We do traditional Mexican cooking. Tortillas are nixtamalized here, and the corn that we use is a heirloom or land-raised corn from Mexico. We make our chorizo in-house as well. It's a traditional way of making it in Oaxaca. The taquitos, potato skin, that is a traditional thing. We try in Mexico not to waste anything. And then for the main course, I choose one mole from Oaxaca. That is thickened with masa, and the enchiladas, spinach with some chunky potatoes. Sauce is a chipotle and roasted tomato sauce.
Similar ingredients, just they're being used in different techniques. Really flavorful, really good food overall.
It was a king oyster mushroom that they worked into a dessert, which king oyster happens to be my favorite mushroom. Just to see the innovation happening in a meal like a dessert is kind of interesting. We'll see where it goes.
Before, where you had little hot pockets of restaurants, you could actually go there and walk through them. Now they're scattered throughout the entire city. You can get barbecue everywhere.
You actually have 3 different heat zones. Here to there, and you can go all the way up to 325 degrees. You go down there and cook at about 180 to 200. And around the edge, 140. You season the protein over here, and then they cook them hot and slow. And you can tell they're all wood-fired. Woo! This is the blast chiller for the protein. We slough off 100 and something degrees just sitting. The next step we do is we cryovac them so that they don't dry out. It's cleaner, and we can label each one.
From wines all over the world that have been doing things for 200 plus years, to get a 92 from James Suckling from our vineyard is pretty cool.
It's also great to come to this event because I can talk to other people that have the same challenges that I do. And it really helps me out in really growing in my organization and growing in my career.
This is the area where all the baking actually happens. We bake everything fresh every single day.
This is our Southern Pride smoker. I can do 50 pastrami's at a time. All of our sausages are hung for between 3 and 5 days. Actually, everything that's currently hanging in here is going into the smoker over the next 2 days.
It was really neat to see the way that they had built something from the ground up and developed it and grown that business, and then what that could potentially mean for a brand like ours and how we could take those flavors and grow that for our business as well.
Jester King is a farmhouse brewery. We're just trying to brew beer, what we say is tied to a time, place, and people. It's associated with this land, with this region, the climate, the geography. Budweiser is the king of beers. We are the Jester King. We are the joke. There's no need to take it too seriously, so Jester King.
At the end of the day, we all just want to feed people good, wholesome food. This is a great place to have discussions around that and get expertise from these guys who are subject matter experts in their particular field.
It's a great opportunity for us to get the inside track on what's coming around and what the new trends are going to be.
We learn more that smoky flavor is a hot trend, so we can kind of work that into some of our value-added items.
We couldn't get the knowledge of these different cuisines, the different cities, everything that's going on without the sponsors' help.
It's a unique opportunity where you get to create friendships, you get to experience some wonderful restaurants, some wonderful cities. We have been doing this for many, many years, and it's definitely worth it.
And really what this event does for us is it allows us to interface with chefs one-on-one, really the movers and shakers of the industry. I mean, these guys are the power players.